What is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of my modded NERF Recon CS-6 series. This episode we're going to be painting the clips, or the magazines, rather, for the NERF guns. And now you see here on the table they are actually already painted, and that is because the first video where I introduced this episode had gotten corrupted somehow, and so the video is no longer existing. So I am recording it now while I have finished painting. So let's hop over to the videos before this now. So we'll check those out now, and then we'll be back here for the part that I'm going to do now. But in this time, but that is now after and before the other. Yeah, let's go to the other videos. Alright, guys, so basically there isn't a very good way to open these because these are all glued together. So I just kind of broke them open, and hopefully I can fix those up so that you don't really see them anyways. So inside, when you break one of these open, you find this big wonky spring, which goes one of these ways in here, and it sits like so. And then you've got your little pusher slide thing that sits inside there, and it just basically slides up and down like so, pushing your darts up and down. So we're going to remove that for the time being. And these are what we are looking at. This is what we're going to paint. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to open up the other two. Alrighty, guys, so I've gotten all three clips open. As you can see here, there are the spring and the little slider inside, and then the casing that is broken, but I'll kind of sand that and it'll be painted over anyways. So we've got our two case pieces here that we'll be able to paint, along with this one and this one. So now we're going to head out and we're going to paint these. Alrighty, guys, so we are now back and we are ready to paint again. If you guys saw the last episode, which I highly encourage you to, we painted the mount and part of one of the tactical lights. with an accent of gray model paint after we spray painted them black. We're going to be doing the same thing to these clips here, because as you can see on the bottom of the clips, it's got the same design as the other parts do with these little trapezoids and stuff. So yeah, I've got all the pieces here. Each of these are painted. I've matched them up so they fit together. So we're going to paint them, and then we will eventually put them back together. So we'll start painting this one, and we'll just get going from there. Alrighty guys, so this is what it turned out to look like. I think it looks amazing. If you look at it from a distance, it really looks cool. I'm really happy with that, so I'm going to continue on the other side of this piece, which is this one here. And that will go together like so. And here's what the side looks like with the paint, without, with. So I think that looks really awesome. Along with the other pieces. So yeah, let's hop into painting this second piece here. We'll set this one off to dry. This is our next victim. Alrighty guys, so we now have our two painted halves, as you can see. This is the first side, and this is the second side. Actually, this was the first one we painted, technically, so I guess that's the first side. Here's the second side, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is how awesome it looks. Look at that. It continues all the way down and through. So I am really happy with how that turned out. I really like that. So now we're going to put it back together, just for the first side. And you guys can imagine, I'm not going to be recording and putting all three of them together in this video, because obviously it's the same thing for all three of them. So you guys can just see one of them, and then you'll know what all three of them were like, trying to put them together and paint them. So first we're going to take this side that has the smaller screw holes there. The other one has a bigger one that overlaps. But we're going to take the small one, and we're going to take one of the springs here, and you're going to take the long end, and you're going to put it in just like that over top of one of those holes, and it's going to sit in there. Then you're going to take one of these sliders. Doesn't matter which one, they're all the same. And you're going to just put it right inside the spring, and you can just let it sit there. Now you're going to take your other half, and you're going to put it on bottom first. And you're not going to want to close the top yet, because you've got to push down that slider, and then you close it up together. And then the slider will slide up. And now, after that's all put together, and once you glue it, and stuff like that, you now have a brand new painted NERF ammo clip. So that looks pretty awesome. I can't wait to start using it. I'm actually going to let the paint dry a little bit before I actually glue them together. I believe I'm going to use some sort of super glue or something, because it only has 2 screws down here, and then the rest of it is just broken off because there's no good way to open it because it is glued before. So I'm going to wait a little bit for it to dry, and then I'm going to add a drop of some sort of lubricant so that it'll slide a little bit better. Right now the paint's kind of sticking to itself. You know, you can kind of see that. So once that dries, and I put a little bit of lubricant on there, and I might even spray some clear coat on the slider, it should slide a lot better. So basically the last step that these need is to just be clear coated, and that will happen after I've painted everything else. Clear coating will be the last step. So thanks for watching, guys. This project has been really fun so far, and I've only gotten some of the small pieces. I can't wait to start taking apart one of the guns. I'll show it here. Here's one of the guns. So as you can see here, it's got these little trapezoid spaces. There's some on the front here of the gun, right there. There's some on the back here with the long side, just like the clips. And there'll also be some other things that I'll be painting gray probably too, like all these little like screw looking things like I did on the GoPro mount, and just some other little things that I think I might emboss the Recon CS-6. I might paint that too. That'll be tedious, but it'll be cool. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. Can't wait. I might even paint that. I'm not sure though. So we'll just have to see what I feel like when I start painting them. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, comment on my video. Tell me what you think of this project. If you have any ideas or if you have any questions, leave them there too. Also, check out my website. I also have a forum page on my website where you can send me questions so I can reply to you much easier. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up to date on all my awesome videos, including this series, which will be continuing. Yeah, peace out.